Hi everyone, my name is Kelly Yang and welcome to KYP. Recently in China, there's a phrase that's becoming very popular, and it's not Confucius he say. It's 拼爹, and it literally means to fight dads. All right dads, ready, steady, fight! By fight dads, 拼爹 means fighting figuratively, not literally. It's talking about competing based on family background and not individual talent. According to a 2013 poll, in China, only 10% of people value hard work when it comes to becoming successful. 36% said that when they ran into problems, their first thought was they regretted not having a powerful dad. That was their first thought. That is to say, Chinese youth feel that without having a powerful family or connections, there's little chance of success. So instead of fighting hard and working their butts off, they want their dads to fight hard and work their butts off. It's true that studies suggest that parental income is highly correlated with children's success. This is something often referred to as birth lottery. Still, this whole 拼爹 thing seems kind of weird to me. Maybe it's because I was brought up in America, where it doesn't matter who your parents are, and it doesn't matter what kind of family you were born into. If you work hard, you can succeed. Wait, what? Hold up, you mean in America it doesn't matter at all who your parents are? Well, what about legacy admissions? Don't places like Harvard give you extra points if your parents also went to Harvard? Well, yeah, they do. At places like Harvard, you are 3 times more likely to get in if one of your parents also went to Harvard. So how's that fair? It's not. It's totally unfair. And according to a poll done by the Chronicle of Higher Education, about 75% of Americans oppose legacy admissions. Still, people like former Harvard President Larry Summers insist that legacy admissions is integral to the kind of community that any private educational institution is. FYI, this coming from the same guy who says that the reason there aren't as many female scientists as there are male scientists is because of innate differences between boys and girls. Now, I went to Harvard, and while I was there, I definitely met some kids who would walk around campus and say, "See that portrait up there? That's my grandfather." To which I would mutter, "That's nice." Unlike them, I didn't have a relative hanging up on the Harvard walls. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm the only person from my entire zip code who was there. Representing 91910, yo! I went to public schools all over the United States in rough neighborhoods like Monroe, Louisiana, Anaheim, California, and Chula Vista, California. I went to 8 different schools for 8 different grades. I was always the new girl. And you know something? I was proud of it. Yeah, I wasn't like the others, but I got there all on my own, and that meant something to me. The first day of my first real job, I was working at a fancy schmancy law firm. You know, the kind with super shiny floors? I was so happy. I've always wanted to work at a place with super shiny floors. There I met a guy who'd also just graduated from law school, except he didn't graduate from Harvard Law like me. He graduated from a law school I'd never heard of before, a school with a really long name, something like Lugla Ugla Muda, or something. Sounded like a type of cheese. That's cool, I thought. I can dig it. I'm not a snob. Honestly, I couldn't care less where you graduate from as long as you were smart. But this guy could barely string a sentence together. Everything that he wrote, I had to rewrite. Like that was my entire job, just rewriting this guy's sentences. It got to the point where I was like, what is up with this dude? Now, for the record, he was a really nice dude. He was one of those people who smiled all the time. Like even when he had to go to the bathroom, he would smile. One of those guys. One day I asked my boss, what's up with the smiley useless guy? My boss rolled his eyes and said, oh yeah, him. His dad is worth like $1 billion, so we have to make him happy. My jaw dropped. I was like, are you kidding me? I worked my butt off my whole entire life to get this job, and all Smiley had to do was get born, and I have to make him happy? Hello, unfair much? Sadly, it seems that this method of hiring has become more and more common. JP Morgan was recently under investigation for its Sons and Daughters program, in which they allegedly hired the sons and daughters of officials in China. Now, nepotism is by no means a new thing. In the late 17th century, many Catholic popes and bishops elevated their nephews into positions of power. And of course, in politics, we have our political dynasties, people like the Kennedys, the Clintons, and the Bushes. So is this 拼爹 thing or nepotism a bad thing? We all know that having powerful parents opens doors. But if a door is opened specifically because of a parent, is that then a form of corruption? And if it is corruption, then what if in the future people refuse to hire someone with a powerful dad because they don't want to get in trouble? Is that then a form of discrimination? Send us your thoughts and comments. Oh, and one last word about 拼爹. I still firmly believe that if you work hard, you can do anything you want in this world. It doesn't matter who your parents are. And I know because I'm living proof of that. I'm Kelly Yang, and thanks for watching KYP. Hey guys, respond to us with a video of your own. Paste the URL in the comments below. If we like your video, we'll put it up on our channel.